Somebody who gets why I'm running this number. Because everybody else is like, hey man, why do you run the 28? Why do you think I run the 28? You're gonna see at this track. You're gonna see at this track what my paint job looks like.
You said come on?
Looks like we are not very far from this stage in. We are less than 2 laps to go here at Talladega City. We are back here for the Campbell World.
Sorry.
World where Elliott Sadler is the best driver in the world. Oops. Snap.
He is. How many championships is he going to bring the most?
Okay.
I don't know. I don't watch him at all. So
Damn it.
I watch the big dogs and only the big dogs.
He tried it, man.
Care less about the Xfinity or Truck Series in real life.
Not yet. It wouldn't let me do it until y'all basically started.
Here we go. Here we go, baby. Whoop, my bad.
Flags in the air for the Xfinity Series. Here they go.
Let's go racing, boys!
Stay high. Still there.
As soon as we get a camera view, I promise I'll give you the racing action. We are a green flag at the moment.
Well, we got a really fast Mustang right here. Oh, yes.
Alright, now you're clear.
Whoa.
Alright, green flag is in the air. Everyone is pretty much spread out. You got that inside lane that was like, again, for the second time tonight. I mean, we got the 2 races. That Truck Series race was pretty good. And so it was this Xfinity race. It's going to be probably even better. These cars have got a little bit more horsepower, a little bit more to go. And
the fact that I avoided that.
Nobody?
The same guy that just won this truck race. He literally not even a few minutes ago just got out of victory lane. He said he literally jumped in the shower, put on a new fire suit, and he is in the race car. I mean, we gotta watch. He jumps to the outside here. Looks like he gets a little bit of contact to the right or left side of that race car. Looks like he actually had a little bit of contact there and got forced out.
Hello, I'm with you, brother.
Let's go.
He's got to have the mental ability to stay in this race.
Don't play. Get in the middle and give me a draft spot.
Mental ability in this race to stay actually focused. I mean, he's nearly drained. He's just got done running an hour, basically, and a half on a
I don't play.
event. I mean, I don't know. I've never done double events, but I think anytime that you just jumped out of one, you're already mentally stable into the racing, and basically all you gotta do is put the helmet on and go right back.
All right, Solo.
He's already got the win. He's already got the momentum. These guys know this. Just because he's dropping to the back a little bit doesn't mean he won't be a contender car in this race.
Whoa!
Someone is in the grass off of turn number 2.
Again.
Man, these guys just can't stay out the grass. It looks like that 28 machine that 28 Mustang has been involved in the grass there again. I mean, this guy hasn't been told that Talladega has already cut the grass here this afternoon.
That was pretty good.
That was free, though. He did that for free.
She's just really loose. They got a free grass cut. I mean, goodness gracious. Courtesy of my splitter. What if I go cockpit?
Alright, the other night, we watched this last night in the Cup Series event. You know, the RCR cars were pretty quick, and look at this, okay? It's not just a coincidence, folks, that these guys are running up front. These guys has got real money in the sport, got real horsepower, and it looks like the 3 and the 2, and it looks like the 42 back there of Kyle Larson looks like he's going to pretty much
Somebody red.
One.
This car has a lot of potential. She's really fast. A lot faster than that truck.
We're going to take a quick commercial break at the moment. We'll be back here in these very few short minutes. Only 4 laps in this 300 spark plug energy race at Talladega. This race is also brought to you by Nationwide Insurance. Nationwide is on your side.
Party by Hooters.
Also brought to you by Sunoco, the official fuel of NASCAR.
Just chicken. Yes, sir.
Also brought to you by
Chicken
Goodyear.
parm, you taste
Every
so
tire
good.
Chicken
we
farm
make,
tastes
the
so
inspired
good.
rolls into yours. Goodyear, official tire of NASCAR.
This Bud Light makes me want to pee.
Talladega is not my track.
See you guys, I'll be right back.
And it's a shame because I love Dega.
Well, we at least in a pack. It's not like strung out.
If we were racing Cup Series, I'd be up there right now. But you know what? It doesn't work like that here. I don't care how many people are in the field. I'd be running up front. But we're doing Xfinity, which I don't have a problem with at all. I ain't complaining. I love it. Gives me a challenge. But snap, man, I run better in Cup Series than I do here. Y'all look like ants up there.
I like it, but what if grow your moving company? I think that would be more like a song, a jingle. Okay, yeah, well, do it your way. Of course, people seem to like it. They talk about it all the time. All right, here's on the outside. Outside, 5 to go. You got this. Yeah, I think a song makes sense.
We are back here at Talladega Super Speedway. Looks like everybody has pretty much gotten back single file here. It doesn't look like much has really changed. The 3 and the 2 has basically pretty much stayed teammates, bumper to bumper as far as the lead draft goes. The 42 looks pretty quick as well. I mean, you got a couple of guys on the outside that wants to make an effort. Looks like that number 98 is Kevin Harvick. That guy, a couple of weeks ago at Darlington, they looked like they didn't really get along with the 42. A big save by the number 16 of Ryan Reed. Oh, so close. That number 1 of Elliott Sadler somehow stayed out of the door of that number 16 Ford.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
I think everybody... Oh, looks like the 74 has jumped out of line. He has no help. He looks like he's going to pass a couple cars there for a second. The 2 gives him a little contact. They look like they're going to... They can't race like this forever here at Talladega. They're eventually going to get caught up in a wreck here.
I got you, buddy.
You can only... Oh, and there it is. A little bit of a wreck. 1-car incident. Looks like the 22 of Ryan Blaney got shuffled out of the pack. It looks like he bounced off of the outside safer barrier. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, that number 1 machine just gave him a small little tap there. And it really doesn't take much here at Talladega. Right now, I really oh, Ryan Reed again! Look at him! Oh, gosh! Saves the race car. You can only get away with that so many times. He looks like basically 110% looks like Kyle Busch did here, or did at Daytona that one year in the Bud Shootout. Oh, wreck again! The 1 saves it. 42 goes in the wall, 74 is involved, 98, they're on the apron. They all save it. How did they save them race cars?
That was close.
That was insane. Them guys pretty much on pins and needles right here at Talladega. 2 to go here at Talladega. You see what they're doing for stage points. You're experiencing it here live on MMR24. Three car looks like he doesn't really have any contenders. He's got that 2 car in his hip pocket, and it doesn't look like anybody's going to go away or come up there and challenge him. And that 1 car of Elliott Sadler, he just doesn't have the help. It looks like the field pretty much headed out. They really had no choice after saving them race cars on the apron out of turn number 4. 3 car looks like he's still going to take it with 1 to go here at the line. Can anyone catch him? Looks like Ty Dillon is pretty much got this. Will his teammate take it? They got the room to race. I don't think that 2 is going to make a move until turn 4. We've seen so many times how many races have been won and lost. They go down the back stretch, double wide for a second. The 2 jumps out. He wants the stage win. Ty Dillon knows it. He knows he's going to run. Here they go. Out of turn number 4. The 3-car Xfinity car looks like he's gonna pretty much take this win here. 2 jumps to the outside for a second, thinks better of it. Inside, 3 slams the door again. 2 gets loose. 3 of Ty Dillon will take the victory here at Talladega.
Whew, I'm sweating so bad.
Does the 3
Hell yeah, man, I didn't even realize I was in 4th.
We're gonna go ahead and talk to our stage winner if he's got a copy out there. The 3 of Ty Dillon. You there?
I got you loud and clear.
Alright, 3, it looks like you had your teammate pretty much in your hip pocket there, but it looks like he was even trying to challenge you there for a second. Did you really think you had that stage won, or did you think your teammate was going to take it from you?
No, I had full faith in my teammates that the goal right now is to make sure the team comes first and finishes up front. Whatever happens towards the end, I don't know if everyone's just going to say all bets off, but as of right now, the number 3 Bass Pro Shops Cabela's Chevrolet is running pretty good.
So with this pre-race activities, I mean, these preseason races, do you actually feel like a sense of an all-star race every week? Do you really feel the pressure of the points whenever, because there are no points right now, it's just preseason, but does this kind of give you a chance to kind of judge where you are before the season starts?
Yeah, yes and no. Just trying to get out here and get some chemistry going with the teammates and set the tone for regular season.
All right, buddy. Well, good luck. And green flag is back in the air. It takes about a lap and a half for these cars to get up to speed here at Talladega. They got restrictor plates. Restrictor plates basically. Oh, we got a wreck. There they are. It's the 16 causes it. 74 is involved. 28. They could not race like this forever. You've seen it before the end of that. It looks like the 16 jumped into the side of the 22 there. The 22 basically had nowhere to go and collected a few other cars. Thank goodness for safety barriers, because that 22 took a lick, boy, after that race.
I guess we're going under caution.
I thought it was caution.
Caution.
Yeah, that was a 4-car wreck.
Caution is out. It looks like these guys are really going to have problems here.
Yeah, because it doesn't matter if he announces it. I think I was in 6th.
Well, we just got done talking with that 3. I mean, that 3 car looks mighty fast out there, but I mean, this caution pretty much changes everything with 10 laps to go here in stage 2.
Oh, my bad, my bad.
These are for stage points. No, we do not have points in this event. We won't have points for another couple of events here. But the thing about it is preseason pretty much gives you the opportunity to see what you have before you even come in. It shakes the rust off these guys. You see what kind of racing they have, and we all knew it was only a matter of time. You've seen at the end of stage 1 how many cars about wrecked there at the end. I think there's a number, maybe of 3 or 4 cars that did not make contact in that last stage, and I mean, they were everywhere but in the wall.
I love this car.
How many takers
number
will we have
28
to pit road?
Up there, man, is up there. She's freaking amazing.
Looks like the 2 car is almost out of gas. He is sitting down there on the apron of turn
Then again,
4. 22 looks like he's
then
out
again,
too.
That S550 body style is really starting to work with me a little bit.
Oh, 2 fakes it. Nope. 2 does not go in. 16 and 22. and the 74 are all coming down. Pit stops.
You know what, though?
Matt.
The S550 is probably the best modern-day
Mustang.
Mustang.
Brian Reed has done everything he can to keep that race car straight. He just can't catch a break. It looks like he's going to take
Mustang
4 tires and a tank of Sunoco Racing Fuel.
Okay.
He said he's going to get a chassis adjustment.
I was about to say, I believe the Mustang 2 might have stopped at the 80s.
Pretty much sideways everywhere you go.
It was a piece of garbage.
Same with the 74. He's taking 4 tires with the 22 as well. And the 16 of Ryan
Mustang
Reed
2
will
was
win
a piece
your
of
race off
trash.
of pit road.
King Cobra?
Still there. Car outside. Car outside.
Well, I'm saying it's better than the King Cobra. Like, when I played Forza, I had to put a Hemi in the King Cobra just to make it decent.
Got a car up top. Up top. Got a car high down.
Yeah, because, you know, the Mustang 2 was based off of the Pinto. It shared a platform.
Solo, watch yourself, you're in my spot. Yeah, I was close. No, I did not. I didn't wreck at all.
No, he didn't wreck. Alright, I'm 6th.
Alright, looks like the 2 is going to be your control car here on the restart. The 3 of Ty Dillon's on the outside. These guys ain't got many laps left in here in stage 2. I think everybody's going to start calming down, but we could be wrong, like we said in the Truck Series race. Caution breeds cautions, and it looks like these boys are getting pretty stoked. It looks like they really aren't as calm. They just got out of a Truck Series event. They're all pretty much ready to go, and green flag looks like to be in the air.
We got a really fast Mustang, so
everybody pretty much jumped immediately single file after the start finish line. Looks like you got the number 1 of Elliott Sadler that's going to lead that second group. He's going to follow by Kevin Harvick, and that 74, your race winner in that Truck Series event earlier, along with that 22 and 16. Yeah, it looks like that 16 of Ryan Reed is barely hanging on after... Oh, looks like Elliott Sadler just about got caught up in an accident. Almost contact between him and the 98. Wonder what's wrong with the 1. Let's get a word in. What's wrong with the 1? Crew chief and the spotter, we're getting word from the spotter that it was a missed downshift on the number 1. You do not want to downshift one of these race cars at full song. That is not good for that motor. Surprised if he's actually even running on all 8.
yeah.
Back to the lead. Here they go.
Oh, I overshot it.
I mean, does the 3 really have... you just know that 42 is not going to let... just move over and let that 2 take position. I mean, that's teammates right there, and that 42 knows if he gets them 2 back together, he's never getting around them.
All good. I have a really fast car. I just got a really bad restart.
We're going to go ahead and take a few minutes for station identification here in just a second. As we go NASCAR nonstop with 5 laps to go. We'll be right back. This race
Who did you think was going to push you?
Nationwide Insurance.
Still there?
Nationwide is on your side.
Kevin Harvick hasn't said anything yet, so you speaking to the wrong dude.
I was about to say, you said you at first, and
This
I was
race
like,
is
that's
also
not me.
brought to you by
And then you
Bush.
said Kevin Harvick. I was like, I don't know if it was Kevin Harvick.
Yeah, I'm not obligated to do anything except for try and win.
Also
But
brought
it
to
was
you
somebody
by
else.
Hunt's Brothers Pizza.
It has the same great taste it's always had.
Wow,
Only
Hunt
two
Brothers, huh?
this track.
Why not advertise Brant? Really? Alright, you fucking driving sponsor. Goodness gracious. Really?
Tell me what you got. Howdy. Tell me what you got. Okay. You've got 3 innies and only 1 howdy. What are the chances? Yeah, wow.
I think my voice for the majority is muted out, so I'm alright, I guess. I don't know. No matter what I say, they'll fix it, I guess. I'm being
We
a
are
doofus,
back
so.
here at Talladega with less than 3 laps to go. Looks like these guys have pretty much got this race underway. I mean, I don't think the 2 car is going pretty much anywhere. That 2 car, we just talked to his crew chief, and his crew says he has got a fast Camaro. That 2 car is mighty fast. He said he thinks it's even faster than the 3 car, his own teammate. But it looks like Kyle Larson isn't going to let his teammate back in.
Which is interesting, considering that the Camaro is usually the slowest thing on the track.
This race is also brought to you by Chevrolet.
Chevrolet has decided to take Toyota's catchphrase and say, "Let's go places" to the junkyard. I bet. Shoot.
All right, we're getting back into this race here at Talladega. It's just single file. These guys with 2 laps to go.
Chevy can make a decent V8, but not like
Pit
that.
road looks to be closed.
Huh? Decent in the Lexus. Decent in their
Final
Lexus
lap
department.
going here at Talladega. The 2 cars got the lead. Will Kyle Larson jump out and make a move? Ryan Reed jumped out for a second.
Chevy will kill Toyota. I don't know about Ford, because you take a 5.0 Coyote. If you take a
2 car
yeah.
is
Well,
got
like
the
when
lead.
you look at it like
I don't think Larson's got the
if you
advantage
compare
on the outside of turn
Chevy
4.
LS
Here they come
versus
to the
a
line. Will
5.2
they be able to
Voodoo?
do it? No,
I
Larson
don't know.
cuts back down to the bottom. 2 shuts the door. And that is the end of stage 2. Looks like the 2 wins here, and Larson makes that close second.
Do what, Corey?
Well, I drive a
We're gonna go
Chevy
ahead
Blazer,
and
so
talk with the 2 car after this event.
I drive a Blazer, but I think that was the stupidest decision that
2
they
car,
took
you got a
350
copy out there?
and
This is Mark Mears in the booth.
Good talk.
He has no comment. He said he'll talk after the race.
I got nothing to lose. I'm in 9th place. I don't care.
We are having trouble with radio communications to the 2 car right now.
All right, we'll be back with him in just a moment. We're going to go ahead and talk with Kyle Larson. Larson,
Somebody else pit. Takes the pressure off of not sucking.
All right, Larson. Looks like we've had a pretty crazy race so far. How are you trying? It looks like you separated them RCR teammates for just a moment. Do you have really any friends out there to help you?
Yeah,
No.
I do. The 3 and the 2. RCR flexed his muscles here. I didn't expect us to get this crazy this early, but we'll handle it. Get the job done.
All right, buddy.
I
Well,
was
good
thinking
luck out there, and stick with your head and not your foot, and you'll probably come out with it good. Hope to see you at victory
In
lane,
all
bud.
sportsmanship, no, I really do hope he does good, because y'all deserve it up there.
Green flags in the air for stage for the final stage here at Talladega. Looks like we started right back where we left off with the number 2 back in the lead, followed by the 42. He jumped down quick. He separates some RCR teammates once again. And it looks like that inside lane is just going to keep trucking along here. One guy I want y'all to keep an eye on. He's sitting up there on the outside. Don't forget about him. He's our previous truck winner just a while ago. Nobody heard a thing from him. He was nowhere to be seen. He was running in 8th position for the longest. And all of a sudden, you see him out of nowhere, and he comes back to the lead. Are we going to see that 74 come to the front once again?
That 74 has a good run with Solo.
Looks like the outside lane is finally going to get a little bit of help with the number 1 of Elliott Sadler. Looks like that downshift earlier that his crew chief spoke of didn't really hurt the motor. That just goes to testament of them Hendrick engines. We are going to take a possibly quick station identification, and we'll be right back
inside you
for the end of
inside you number 2
and end of the Spark Plugs Energy 300.
Pretty much all day, every day, and Grammarly makes my writing better.
As a student, I like that it's the actual.
Got to run on the outside, but I don't have anybody helping me, so I'll
this
just
race is brought to you by Nationwide. Nationwide is on your side. Also brought to you by Bush Beer.
Dang it! Into the outside wall. I don't think that's worthy of a caution. Every good run I've had has ended with me making contact, and even when I don't want to. Yeah, with the outside wall, like I'll get bumped a little bit, and this car will just lose it. Yeah, I don't want to bump anybody on the inside. I try to stay away from people so I don't ruin their run, and then it ends up losing me spots. And then when I try to get back inside, I misjudged that one. The other one might have not been my fault. That one was my fault. But man, there goes another good win or good chance at a victory. We got. Okay.
No,
Caution is out here at Talladega Super Speedway. We got carnage. Looks like to be dang near the whole field from second back. It looks like they got in a big carnage accident here at Talladega. We're going to go ahead and get a quick word in while we get this caution, and this changes everything, and pretty much...
You go around me, because you were ahead of me anyways.
Place here at
I never
Talladega.
passed you in the caution wave, so...
But we're going to go ahead and talk with the number 74 of Spooey. Let's go ahead and get a word in with Spooey. Spooey, you got a copy out there?
Pits are open. Pits are open. Yeah, I got you.
All right, bud. You had a great truck. You had a great truck win. Now, can you do it here in the Xfinity Series? You look like you got a pretty good Camaro there. What's going to be your key here to win this race?
Being in the right place at the right time. That was a kind of a big hit we just took there in 1 and 2, but it happens. I don't know what happened to start it, but definitely wasn't ready for it.
So, is the car okay, or do you think that you don't have a prayer right now?
Oh yeah, she's fine. We'll go ahead. We'll make some adjustments here and come back out and make another run at it.
All right, buddy. We'll hope to see you in Victory Lane for the sweep. Good luck out there, and we'll see you at the end for Victory Lane.
Thank you, sir.
Number 28, we got to get this stuff unlocked. This car's just a little too loose.
We're going to go ahead and go right back to commercial break. We'll be right back in just a moment. We're going to take 10 seconds for station identification, and we're going to go ahead and get our sponsors in. That way you can see the end of the race. This race is brought to you by Nationwide. Nationwide is on your side.
If they're gonna do that,
Also brought to you by Spark Energy.
22. You're
Also
in front
brought
of
to
me,
you
so
by
Go ahead. I'll give you the free pass. Go ahead.
Bush
Because you're ahead of
Beer.
me. I'm the only one to not double up because I don't have anybody. So.
And put it on top. Chicken parm, you taste so good.
We got this.
We are back here at Talladega. Get your beer and your popcorn ready, folks. This is going to be the restart that everybody's going to be talking about for a good while. You got the 3 and the 2 that's on the front row, RCR teammates. Are they going to throw it out the window? Heck with relationships. I'm after myself, man. I want to win here at Talladega. I don't think these teammates are going to play nice, not only that, but that 42 don't look like he's going to play nice neither. These Camaros look mighty fast. I haven't really seen much out of the Fords, but it looks like green flags in the air.
That wasn't borderline. It was a legit penalty.
It takes a full lap to get the cars up to speed in the draft. Looks like Ryan Reed tries to make a move on the outside, followed by the 74. 74 makes it 3 wide back in the pack for just a moment. The one jumps out to the outside lane. Here he comes. Elliott Sadler wants to make a move. Jumps back down to the bottom. Gosh, what a move. Whoa, that was close. Ryan Reed either checked up or he just really about had a heart attack there. 3 car goes to pit lane for an unexpected stop. Looks like he is running out of gas here in the late going. That 3 car is dang near a curse when it comes to Daytona and Talladega. Earnhardt ran out of gas so many times with that number until it's not even funny. He led dang near every lap at Daytona and almost completely won the race, and all because of gas or a tire. Big wreck on the back straightaway. 74 goes hard into the safer bear. 98 to Kevin Harvick's involved. 22's involved. 16 is done.
The lead car must have lagged or glitched.
Looks like the 16. That car cannot catch a break, man.
I'm not even gonna lie. I am praising Jesus for that restart.
The very first car. I'm not even sure. I just saw him jump up real far and then jump back towards us.
In the late going.
So it must have been glitching.
Pit road is
lagging.
still closed at the moment. Sounds like race control isn't going to open it up until the next following lap.
Oh,
well, you know what? Since race control said no cautions, I'm just doing a pass-through penalty then, because I hit that on an unexpected stupidity. So I'm just going to lose a position on that one. I hit it when they were closed because I missed it, and then
28
so I just turned off.
Pitted early.
It
looks like he's going to have a pass-through penalty. That is not something that you want to have here. It looked like he took gas there for a split second. He stopped for a second.
I didn't take any service. I turned off. Well, repairs doesn't really help anything anyways. But I turned off tires and fuel because once you said that, I immediately switched it all off because I'm like, hopefully, I'll take the 9th place spot because that's where I was. 8 was gonna be bad for me. All right, now we're gonna get our chance to get that perfect balance.
This race is brought to you by Nationwide Insurance. Nationwide is on your side. Also brought to you by Mobile One. Also brought to you by Outback. Outback Steakhouse.
Dang. No, I'm talking about me. I'm like,
Hey, Dad, what are you doing? Kevin here says Mobile One Angel Protection is bringing a protection 20,000 miles.
Kevin here.
A lot of time. And what do I always say about time? You say there's not enough time in the day, and then you sigh loudly, and then you say your shins hurt. Hey, with all this extra time. Sorry, buddy. Kevin and I have a tea time at 11.
Bum, 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 bum.
20,000 miles between oil changes guaranteed. Mobile One annual protection available at these locations. Hey, Dad.
Mine's all full. It needs to go to.
Okay. We are back here at Talladega. Pit stops are over. Looks like the number 2 is your leader here once again. Looks like the RCR is just got this place pretty much figured out. I mean, these guys know what they're doing at plate tracks. They learn from the best. The guy who drove that number 3 car has 10 wins at this racetrack. I mean, you can always see a late race winner, like Dale did back here in 2000. Dale back here in 2000 with 4 laps to go came from 16th all the way to 1st and won this race. He was actually in the lead before lap number 3, or with 3 to go basically. Dale pretty much did a miraculous, but I don't think that 3's really going to have the opportunity to do that here. It looks like we had a few actually stay out. So the 28's, first time we've actually seen a Ford out front all afternoon. We got 2 of them up there. It looks like Ryan Reed and the 28's got the point at the moment, followed by the 2 RCR teammates, Austin Dillon and the number 2 of, actually no, the number 3 of Ty Dillon and the number 2 of Austin Dillon. Sorry, my bad.
here we go.
Restart through the Geico restart. They touch for a split second. 4 wide for a split minute. Green flag is in the air. These boys are turning it up. Gosh, what a incident there. Them guys almost wrecked. Everybody went back single file. Kind of funny enough that as soon as everybody goes nuts on the restart, everybody gets right back single file. Then we got, actually, just as soon as I say that, we got the 2 of Austin Dillon out to the point on the outside. Big wreck. 74's in the wall. 1's involved. 22's involved. Man, that 74 is pretty much killed. Caution is out here at Talladega. Looks like Ryan Reed actually has a piece of sheet metal left on the race car because he did not get involved in that wreck there. Ryan Reed's been almost in every single accident. We're probably going to talk to him. Caution is completely out.
Number 3.
Somebody's going through the grass. I think that is
Fair
the
enough,
28
number 3.
again. If that is the 28 again, I tell you what, they're really going to have to pay him for cutting the lawn here at Talladega.
I'm freaking dead, dude. Oh, man. Alright, so pit road's open next time by. Fair enough. I'm sorry, not number 3, but fair enough, number 42. You hit me because I got loose and I was being dumb. Sorry, Ryan Reed.
Alright, we'll be back here in just a minute. Pit stops will probably be coming up. If not, then we're probably just going to go green here in just a second. We're going to take a quick pause as they're going down the backstretch for station identification. This race is brought to you by Outback Steakhouse. Also, this race is also brought to you by Mobile One. Protect your engine for over 20,000 miles or 1 year.
How the heck does he know this? This is impressive. I like this announcer. Marry me right now.
We got him before him. I love that.
Oh,
I know you must watch a lot of NASCAR.
Yeah. It's impressive, honestly. Respect, dude. Respect. Get paid, bro. Come on, baby.
Here's our gift to you. Kevin Happy Harvick here. I finished top 10 again, so you know what that means. Free bloomin' onions this Monday. Can I get a hand here? And a napkin?
What should I do? Because all that happened to me is I just got put in a wall. I didn't really turn or
Get a good one off a pit road.
We are back here at Talladega Super Speedway. Looks like the 42 won the race off of pit road. Ryan Reed has stayed out underneath this caution. It looks like there's a problem with the 22. He looks to have stalled on the track, and looks like he's running to the porta potty over there. He hopped out of the race car for just a split second.
He had to poo-poo. Okay. That's all you have to...
He hopped out of the race car, ran to the nearby porta-lit, and used the bathroom. He's back in the race car, and looks like he's good to go for the final laps here at Talladega.
You got one to go, Spooby?
He ran all the way up to the studio during the middle of a freaking...
Green flag is about to be in the air here at Talladega Super Speedway for this sparking.
I don't know. They're not all lined up, so I don't know if this is the best time to go.
These guys look like they're actually...
They're coming. This has been
an extremely eventful race. It looks like Ryan Reed, I'm telling you, this cat in this number 16 has hit everything but the pace car this afternoon. And somehow, some way, has found his way to the front.
Why?
Did he just quote Days of Thunder? He just quoted Days of Thunder. Respect. He hit about everything else but the pace car.
16 of Ryan Reed. Looks like he's got a beat-up race car. Sheet metal torn off of it. Tapes torn on it. The crew's fixed it up to the best of their ability. And he's got the lead here at Talladega. The 42 of Kyle Larson. I tell you what, that cat, there he goes to the outside for a split second. Thinks better of it. 2 jumps out. Austin Dillon is on the outside. Looks like he's going to have a chance here at Talladega. I don't think, really, honestly, that 2 is just going to lay over and not do a single thing. I think Ryan Reed, he's just a sitting duck. Right now, he's got that 42 pretty much in his hip pocket. Oh, Ryan makes the slip. 42 to the point. 2 tries to make a move. The fans are going nuts. They're losing their minds here at Talladega. 3 wide. 3 car bounces off the wall for a split second, but he keeps on trucking. 3 wide for the lead.
Every time.
4 cautions out. 98 and the 28's in the wall. 4 wide for a second.
Every time I get
Somebody
that run.
hit me on my ass real hard.
Everyone in here is looking like
you know what, Solo, you just earned my respect, sir.
They are absolutely going 110% insane. One thing I want to know here, I really want to talk to, looks like we're going to talk with that 16. That 16's got everything but pretty much, like I said earlier, hit everything but
I ain't got my headset plugged in my phone.
We look like we're going to go ahead and get a word in with him real quick. 16, you got a copy?
You check down a little bit and then.
Yeah,
dude, I was
somebody just sounds like a shotgun to my ass.
When you cut down, you dusted me. I was like, oh my god, and then you wrecked.
Well, it looks like fine. It looks like we're going to go ahead and talk with that number 98 of Kevin Harvick. He's been sitting back there for a good minute. Harvick, you got a copy? This is Mears in the booth.
Sure do, buddy.
It looks like, man, it's been pretty difficult for you to get up front. What's really been the strategy here? Are you kind of just sitting back, laying in the weeds, or do you really got something for these people in this race?
Hope for the best.
Well, bud, I really hope you're the best. It looks like you pretty much have just kind of minded your P's and Q's. How have you kept the fenders on it? Because it looks like you've hit pretty much the same amount as Ryan Reed almost. You two, like, y'all been bouncing off that wall pretty much today.
Except for the pace car. Remember that.
Do what?
Solo, are you still in the game?
Well, it looks like these guys are all pretty much all for themselves. I mean, we've seen nothing but carnage here at Talladega Super Speedway. It's just, I mean, you never know what you're going to see. Like we stated earlier, cautions breed cautions. And this caution
All we have left is a performance by Madonna.
10% change the complexion of this race.
Good times, baby.
Looks like that number 74 is there when it counts. He's up there on the outside, followed by the 16 of Ryan Priest, followed by the 2 car of Austin Dillon. Got the 3 of Ty Dillon, and followed by him in the top, rounding out your top 5 is the 42 of Kyle Larson. Green flags in the air. Can he do it? 2 back-to-back. Get the broom out. Can he do it? The 74 to the point when it really counts. 14 laps to go. The 2 looks like he wants to make a move. That 42, I tell you what, that 42 is 110% in this afternoon, a thorn in the side of that RCR bunch. He looks like he's been nothing but in the way for that 3, and that 3 really hasn't made it back to the front since the 2 got out of his back bumper. Was it really the 3 that was the fastest, or really the 2? We'll have to ask him after the race, or find out here when the checkered flag falls. You can find this race brought to you by on YouTube, and it is YouTube channel MMR24.
Stay on the bottom right here. Hang tight there, driver. Come on here.
Alright, Spoob.
We're going to go ahead and take a quick commercial break, and we're going to be right back for these last 10 laps here at Talladega.
Stay low. Come there. Farther on the outside.
Wow.
This race is brought to you by Mobile One. Also brought to you by Busch, official dealer of NASCAR.
So he's been discovering new passions.
This is the Stewart's
Mavens.
sophisticated multi-level meat platform. It smells like burnt rubber. But that's the magic, Evan.
I'm just having fun. Racing back here in the back, it's no matter.
I feel sick.
We got in the Cup Series. Maybe if we get in the Cup Series, I'll have a chance. But
Ooh, what happened?
There's a caution.
No, I hear it then. Like, he's playing like legit commercials.
Pit right open?
Those who live up to their names make one for themselves.
Yeah.
I just kind of want to make my own name, you know, Goodyear. More driven.
Caution is out here at Talladega. Looks like the 22 was involved, and a couple of others were involved in that accident. Caution is back out again. I'm telling you what, I keep beating a dead horse here, but caution's brave cautions, and it looks like this race has changed once again in the complexion. That 74 car was leading the field, and when he was leading the field, I mean, he looked like he was doing pretty good, but that wreck just changed everything for him. Yeah, he looks like he's going to pit here along with the rest of the field, and from the looks of it, that 22 Penske Ford is the only one that stayed out.
Really?
Looks like everyone looks like they're either going to take probably 2 tires and gas and go here. Everybody, I think they can make it from here. I'm not sure. I'm pretty positive these guys can make it from here. But these guys are going to have to save pretty much everything they can. We got a word in. Yes, the 74 took gas only. And he has no tires whatsoever. Looks like the 74 car is actually completely out of tires. His crew chief ran him out. They've had so many cautions here. These teams are actually running to the pits or to the garage and actually grabbing their spare set of scuffs from qualifying. These guys, I mean, that's how many cautions we've had here at Talladega.
Why? Because I'm fucking sliding?
But it looks like a good day here at Talladega as far as the weather. The sun's out. I mean, but the fact of the matter is if you look back towards turns 1 and 2, it looks like there's a big, huge cloud out there off of turn number 2 and 1. The radar doesn't show anything at the moment. The wind has picked up significantly here at Talladega. If you actually look at the American flag back there, they're all pretty, they look like they're blowing pretty hard. So it looks like they're going to have quite a bit of side wind as they go off into turn number 1. This might be what is actually causing these cars to get sideways. I've extremely had multiple reports of cars getting sideways and getting loose. So the wind could most likely cause that. Looks like the one of Elliott Sadler is completely out of the race. I don't know what happened exactly with the one car. He is completely out of the race. I think he had motor trouble. Earlier we heard that he had a downshift, and you never want to downshift one of these 800 horsepower motors while it's sitting there running in 4th gear. That is never a good sign. You've seen it, how it happened to Dale Jr. at Pocono last year. I mean, Dale Jr., he was just going along, went to go down in turn number 2, and as soon as he went to downshift, he pretty much just over-revved the motor. He accidentally, instead of shifted down into 2nd, he accidentally, or instead of shifting into 4, he actually hit 2nd gear and over-revved it, and that pretty much ended his chances for the rest of the day.
God rest his career. Dang, he did not like Dale Jr.
The one has come out of the infield care center. It looked like, man, it looks like you actually had quite a bit of fluid coming out from underneath your race car.
You said that.
Is that what actually caused your incident there, or caused the accident earlier with the 22? Well, bud, since you're already up here in the booth after your accident, I mean, or your engine mishap, you might as well go ahead and sit here and commentate with us a little bit. Get your headset on and kick back, and let's watch this race together, man. Ooh. All right, bud. Well, we're just glad you're okay, and try not to make the same mistake next week.
I'm crying right now.
All right, we are back to the race in action here at Talladega after that interview with Elliott Sadler. It looks like the Kevin Harvick machine back there, he really isn't got too much might back there. We talked to Kevin earlier. He said he thought he had a pretty good race car, but that Hunt's Brothers Ford Mustang looks like it's just not got enough speed in it this afternoon.
Can somebody turn off my in-car radio so I don't have to hear Elliott Sadler talk? Because every time he does, he makes me laugh so hard I hit the wall.
6 laps to go here at Talladega Super Speedway. We're going to quickly go ahead and get one more commercial break in, and we'll be right back for the conclusion of the Spark Energy 300 at Talladega.
Oh, good Lord.
Come on, man.
I know, I saw you coming, and I didn't mean to come down into you, but... Jesus, help us. Solo, you gotta stop being so sarcastic. You sound like a mixture between Kyle Busch and Kevin Harvick.
This race is also brought to you by Coke, the official drink of NASCAR.
Dang. Wall tap. Bad wall tap. What if I knocked a cone into the middle of the road? That might make somebody screw up. Nah, I don't cheat. I play fair. But that would be funny though for me to knock a track or cone onto the track, but I'm not gonna do it because that'd be fiendish. And we've got like 4 laps to go anyways. Wow, this 28 was too loose. Too loose. It is a good show though. Like, not gonna lie, it was really entertaining. I think I even got the lead. I had the lead at one point.
All right, we are back here at Talladega with less than 3 laps to go. It looks like the 74 machine of Adams out front here at Talladega. He won the Truck Series racer. We said go ahead and get the broom out. At least that's what he told us pre-race. He's looking mighty good in that number 74 Camaro. Well, we got a break for the lead. 74 is getting hung out on the outside. He is getting hung out on the inside of the racetrack. Wow, them guys really must not want him to win back-to-back. This is really one of the... he fights back, goes to the bottom, clips the grass in the wall, goes to 74 machine. That mishap is possibly going to cost him this race here at Talladega. Looks like they really shuffled him out of the pack. They really did not want that 74 to be in the equation. They knew he was fast. They knew he was quick. Boy, there might be a little bit of confrontation in the pits after this race.
Corey up high, Corey up high.
You mother trucker, you cost me the race. Darn you, you flibbering and flabbering and boy.
To go down the back straightaway. The 2 cars got it of Austin Dillon, followed by the 42. Looks like the only teammate, really. It looks like it's just going to be the classic battle of Ford versus Chevy here at the end of this Spark Plug Energy 300. You got Ryan Blaney sitting there. You got Kevin Harvick. And the 42 of Kyle Larson. And the 2 of Austin Dillon. Austin Dillon is at the point. Austin Dillon's probably driving more out the back window than he is looking out the windshield right now. You got to be careful doing that because some of these guys They might have cut you a break earlier in this race, but I don't think if you make the wrong move here at Talladega, they're going to cut you much slack right now with less than a lap to go. Here, Credit One, are presented by Credit One Bank. The 2 car looks like he's pretty much got this. Nobody's going to jump out. Looks like nobody's being nice. Just wait until this travel. Races have been won and lost here. Just think about Kevin Harvick's loss between his own teammate Clint Boyer here a while back whenever he was driving the 33 machine at Talladega. The 2 looks to the outside. He breaks the draft. And it looks like the 2 of Austin Dillon's going to win here at Talladega.
What the heck?
Wow, that number 2 machine. He threw his teammate out and went for it. He just straight up threw his fans. His fans are
It's one spot better than I wanted to finish.
Austin Dillon takes the number 2 car to victory lane.
The question is, dude, will he slide through the grass on his belly?
Oh my goodness.
We got pit communication that the 28 car, it sounds like the 28 car might be in a little bit of trouble on pit road. We're going to go ahead and get a quick word with the number 2 machine if he has got a copy out there. 2 car, you got a copy out here? Man, well, what is it like being a winner here in the Xfinity Series in preseason?
They were a challenging car to drive for sure, man, but it was a fun race. I really had a blast.
Just take us through your race early on.
And without my teammate.
Just take us through your race early on. It looked like you and your teammate pretty much had this race figured out. I mean, you threw your teammate out for it. Just tell us about your day, man.
Overall, it was a pretty strong car. Ran up front. Pretty happy with it. Like I said, the cars are challenging to drive, but I can get used to it. It was fun.
Well, buddy, we're going to go ahead and let you enjoy this race. Win. It looks like you got a pretty good victory there. I mean, that did not look easy. Glad to see you make it all out of there in one piece. Congratulations on your victory here at Talladega. We're going to go ahead and see if we can talk with the 42. Kyle Larson. Larson, how was your race out there this afternoon? And what did you need to beat that 2 car?
The up and down day for sure. The cars were so challenging to drive today. Really glad that RCR power was underneath me. Really happy for the 2 car. Feel bad for the 3. Caught an unlucky breakdown to restart. We really wanted to get 1, 2, 3 for the boss, but we will take 1, 2. Chaotic today. I didn't expect him to get that aggressive that early, but you just stick to your guns and do what you do, and you'll usually get through it.
All right, bud. Well, it looked like you had a pretty good race out there. I'm glad for you, and we will see you next week. We're not really sure what the next preseason race is going to be, but good luck, and good luck to you the rest of the season.
Hey, man, appreciate it.
All right, we're going to talk with the last, the guy who had a disappointing 5th place finish. Sort of, I mean, really a top 5, it shouldn't really be a disappointment, but whenever you go out there and you lead that much and you come that close, 74, just take us through what's going on in your mind right now. Well, bud, I mean...
I gotta go, man.
Well, bud, I mean, it looked like you pretty much had it. What happened to you in that 74 car there for the last few laps? It looked like you got pretty much shuffled out there. Everybody, I guess, seen you go to the bottom, and I guess they took advantage of it and gained up on you there. Was that the case? Well, who actually made contact with you? Alright, buddy. Well, good luck to you the rest of the season, and congratulations on your Truck Series race. We're going to go ahead and... Alright. Well, that's going to conclude our broadcast for this afternoon. Looks like we will celebrate with our race winner, the number 2 of Austin Dillon. He's your winner of the NASCAR Xfinity Series Spark Plug 300 here at Talladega.